have no idea if that intro just worked, but what I do know is that I almost broke my coffee table because of it. So please give this video a like and a subscribe just for the fact that I almost broke the coffee table to get a cool intro. Thanks for clicking on the video. Appreciate that a lot. Today, I'm going to be doing a little get to know me tag, taking it back to classic YouTube. I wanted to do a get to know me tag today because I just uploaded a random video out of nowhere pretty much. And I want you to get to know me. So then hopefully you'll come back. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm just gonna answer a bunch of rando questions. First question, what is your full name? My full name is Brooke Buchanan. I don't have any middle name. I've always felt very left out my whole life because of it. Are you named after anyone? I'm pretty sure my dad named me after like Brooke Shields, and also I think he like grew up next to like a little stream also called a brook. Real original. Where were you born? I was born in Salt Lake City, Utah, and that's where I live right now, and that's where I have lived my whole life. What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is January 11th. Are your grandparents still married? That's a weird question. But no, yes they are. Both sides are. My parents aren't, but both grandparents are, so. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I don't think they ever came up with boy names for me. They were debating between calling me Alexis. No, my mom was going to name me Alexis, but it was my dad's turn, so Brooke. What is your biggest accomplishment? I mean, I haven't lived through much, so hopefully I have not achieved my biggest accomplishment yet. As of right now, probably getting into college. Yeah, and graduating high school because that's a different topic, but it was close to not happening, so it's good it did happen. Biggest fear? I don't really have any. Actually, I'm a bitch when it comes to the dark. I don't like being in like dark places, but I still love putting myself through like a haunted house, even though I hate it the entire time. I just think it's so fun. Biggest regret? You know, I try not to regret anything, because as cheesy as it sounds, I do believe that everything does happen for a reason. So even though like there's things that come to mind, I try not to think of them as regrets. Just that it needed to happen at that time, so it did. What is your eye color? Hazel. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Who are my favorite YouTubers? Oh, I have so many. That's all I do with my time is watch YouTube. Let's see. I just got done watching the last episode of Shane Dawson's Jeffree Star series, and I really think that was amazing. I've always loved Jeffree Star, but hopefully now more people will too because of that series, because Shane did amazing. Let's see, David Dobrik, obviously, and all of his vlog squad. Like Zane, love Zane, Heath, Karina, Todd, Liza, Jason, Trisha. I watch all of them. Who else? Jenna Marbles, Julian. I'm not gonna say his last name because I don't know how to say it. Who else do I watch? Gabby Hanna, Gabby Show, whatever. I feel like I watch so much more. Tana, Mojo, Emma Chamberlain, love her. James Charles, love him. Dolan Twins. Tati, I watch Tati. Raw Beauty, Christy, fucking love her. She's one of the funniest YouTubers I have, like, makes me laugh so hard every time. Casey Holmes, that's another one. Cassie? I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Those are the main ones. How many tattoos and piercings do I have? Let's see. I have 2 right here, and then 3, and then just 2. It's got a tattoo on my foot, and it says fearless, and I got fearless so that I could have a constant reminder to not be a pussy. But I do want more tattoos for sure, and then I do want more piercings, but I'm broke, so I have to give myself a little bit, and I have to like sit on a good tattoo idea. The reason I'm starting a YouTube channel. So talking about this is one of the main reasons I'm making this video, because, you know, I've been watching YouTube for about, I'd say like 3 years. I started by watching, like, you know, Miranda Sings, Bethany Moda, Shane Dawson, Jenna Marbles, and Glozell. How could I forget Glozell? Just like OG people. And then kind of, I don't remember how, I just kind of got more involved, I guess, in like watching YouTube videos, and have always loved it ever since I discovered like watching YouTube videos. Like, I don't think there ever goes a day that I don't watch a YouTube video, which kind of sounds bad, but like I just am so fascinated with all the different types of content you can watch and you can see, and all the different types of people there are. It's just so fucking cool to me that there's people like Shane Dawson and then people like Jeffree Star, like total probably opposites, but they're both very successful. So it's just like, I just think it's so cool. Yeah, I've been fascinated with YouTube for a long time, and I don't know, about maybe a year ago I started to get more involved in like the makeup part of it, and then, or maybe 4, I found a video on this camera, because I haven't used it for a while, of me recording myself putting on makeup when I was in 8th grade. 8th or 7th, so that would have been 4 or 5 years ago. I videoed myself putting on makeup, and just for fun, like I never even had any intent of posting it anywhere, and I never did. I remember filming it just because at the time it sounded so fun to me, and I was still intrigued with it back then. But yeah, I found myself maybe like a year ago, I found myself starting to kind of talk to myself. As weird as that sounds, just when I'm getting ready in the morning, like acting like there's a camera in front of me and I'm doing a video, or just anything that I'm doing, I always found myself talking as if there's a camera. So I always had it in the back of my head that starting a YouTube channel would be so fucking cool. I always thought that it would never work, and that I would hopefully fill that void of wanting to do this with something else in my life, like a different career path, that hopefully if I got into a different career path that I enjoyed, that starting a YouTube channel would never cross my mind anymore, and that void would have been gone. And even though the whole career thing, probably wouldn't even happen for 5 to 10 years. And so I finally said to myself that I would way rather look back in 10 years and say, at least I tried, than say, oh, I wonder what could have happened. I wish I would have just done it. I wish I wouldn't have let the fear of people not liking me and not being good enough and getting made fun of, blah, 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 get in the way of me doing this. And so I also just said, you know what, who cares if nothing comes out of it? This is so fucking fun to me. And sitting here talking to a camera is so fun. And sitting down and editing a video, so fun. So I'm fucking doing it, and if nothing comes out of it, then oh well, I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully something does. But yeah, if it doesn't, yeah, I tried. What more can I ask? Okay, that got a little deep there. Next question, cats or dogs? Cats. When was the last time you cried? Oh my goodness. Oh, I cried very recently over a video. What was it? It very well may have been the Jeffree Star series. I think it was. I don't remember why, so within the last week. But I think it was happy tears though. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Yeah, fucking hilarious. What's the first thing you notice about people? Ooh. I mean, their face. Is that, I don't know, what fucking changes? What kind of question is that? Scary movie or happy endings? Happy endings. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? Let's see, Nicaragua, I guess was... Yeah, Nicaragua. Do you have any siblings? Unfortunately, I have an older brother and a younger brother. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be f***ing David Dobrik when I grow up. How tall are you? 5'7". Funniest moment throughout school? Leaving. No, kidding. I don't really know. School is kind of a blur for me. I don't know. Skipping that one. How many countries have you visited? Nicaragua, Mexico. 2. What was your favorite subject in high school? Math. Only like the algebra shit. I took statistics last year and I hated it. Worst subject? Oh, definitely science. Hate science. What sports do you play / have you played? I used to do swim team, and I did that for like 2 years. Not to brag, but I was pretty fucking good. And then my friend was playing soccer and wanted me to come do it with her, so I did. And then I had to choose between soccer and swim, and I chose soccer. Competitively, I did it from like 10 to 17. I just quit like a year and a half ago. So soccer and swim. How would you describe your fashion sense? I don't have one. What phone do you have? Clearly an iPhone. I don't trust people who have Androids or Samsungs. Tell us one of your bad habits. Picking zits. That's my worst habit. One word that describes you. Annoying. Any pets? I have 2 pets. I have those 2 amazing dogs. Come here, Daisy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is Daisy. The light of my life. She's kind of like a cat, honestly. She hides underneath things. She hides under the table and under beds 24/7. But she's also like a little human. Like, she loves being around people. And she's hardly ever like alone. She's the cutest thing in my whole world. And I love her more than I will love anything else. And then I have another dog, Otis. And he hates everybody. Except my mom. And actually, he hates me. Very heartbreaking, because the only reason he's fucking here is because of me. Ungrateful bitch. Are you an extrovert or introvert? Introvert, unfortunately. I wish I was an extrovert. I'm uncomfortable being in a very crowded situation if it's not my setting. Like, if it was all of my friends and then meeting some new people, I'd be so comfortable and having so much fun. But if I was like, it was me and one other person and a bunch of new people, or just, especially just me alone, I don't know how people do that shit. And I wish I was one of those people. If money were no object, what would you get for your next birthday? A plane ticket to Greece. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Greece. What's your longest relationship so far? I've had 1 relationship and it was 2 years. 2 years, too long. What's your favorite color? It changes, but it's almost always like grays, black, white. I love all shades of blue pretty much. Do you get jealous of others? Yes. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna, yeah, I do. When did you tell a lie last time? Oh shit. I'm a pathological liar, so probably recently, but I can't think of the last time. How many times have you gotten pulled over? Oh gosh. Well, funny story. I got pulled over when I was 14 on a scooter on a little Vespa. I'll save that story for another time. And then I've gotten pulled over one other time when I first got my license, because I was going 10 over and I had no idea and I didn't get a ticket. It's been like a year and a half since I've gotten pulled over. That's pretty good. Which movie did you watch last? I, Tonya. That was a good one. I really liked it. Kind of made me sad, but I liked it. Have you ever cheated in examinations? What the fuck is it? I'm gonna assume that means, oh, like exams, like tests. Yes. Unfortunately, my last year of high school, oh god, I was so burnt out, and to cut it short, I fucking hated high school. Especially the last 2 years, hated it so much. So I got very burnt out and very lazy about school, so I cheated kind of all the time. And I only got caught twice, and they were like the same day. Oh god, that was a bad day. Out of all my years of cheating, I got caught twice, and it was on the same day. How fucking ironic. Did I stop after that? No. What's your biggest dream? Oh god, I'm such a corny bitch. Definitely biggest dream as of like right now is make YouTube. I don't necessarily want to say make YouTube a career, but at the same time I do, but I don't like using career because I don't want it to sound like I'm all about the money. Being able to do YouTube for a long time and make it happen is, I guess, my biggest dream, and to be very fucking happy. Okay, you know, I think that's a lot, and I think you know way more about me now than you probably ever want to. So you're welcome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.